exploring the intersection of faith, culture, and psychological well-being across the human experience. Since the dawn of time, humans have sought answers to life's deepest questions and meaning in the face of suffering. Religion and spirituality have long served as frameworks to explain and alleviate both physical and emotional suffering. These frameworks are profoundly shaped by cultural, geographical, and social factors, resulting in richly diverse expressions across humanity. Though frequently conflated in both research and practice, spirituality and religiosity are meaningfully different dimensions, each with distinct implications for mental health and therapeutic care. Spirituality is individual and personal, seeking connection, while religiosity is organized, ritualistic, and communal. Spirituality and religiosity have steadily gained formal recognition within mental health research and clinical discourse over the past decade. Mental health professionals are increasingly incorporating spiritual and religious dimensions into their therapeutic frameworks and assessments. Contemporary therapies are drawing on principles rooted in ancient traditions, from Buddhist mindfulness to Sufi contemplative practices. Despite growing interest, the integration of spirituality into mental health care often remains superficial, stripping it of rich concepts of their original depth and cultural meaning. Concepts are adopted without their original cultural and philosophical context, and the intersection of culture, spirituality, and well-being remains largely underdeveloped in research. Tokenistic, culturally sensitive interventions risk reinforcing misunderstanding rather than resolving it. Bridging the worlds of culture, faith, and well-being is essential for a holistic understanding of mental health. Scientific evidence consistently associates religion and spirituality with improved mental health outcomes across diverse populations. Higher spirituality and adaptive religious engagement are linked to measurably lower levels of depressive and anxiety symptoms. Spirituality enhances personal resilience and well-being, often independently of affiliation with organized religious institutions. In Australia, people from culturally and linguistically diverse (CALD) backgrounds frequently draw on religion as a primary source of mental health support and strength. Religious leaders often serve as trusted frontline mental health guides within these communities. Islamic constructs like tawakkul, trust in God, and sabr, patience, function as psychologically adaptive coping mechanisms with measurable well-being benefits. Practitioners and scholars are increasingly calling for the decolonization of mental health, challenging dominant Western paradigms that marginalize other knowledge systems. Truly inclusive mental health care requires embracing Indigenous, Eastern, and Global South perspectives as equally valid frameworks. An anti-colonialist stance is not optional. It is essential for developing interventions that are genuinely culturally responsive and ethically grounded. The future of mental health care demands nuanced understanding, humility, and a genuine commitment to honoring the spiritual and cultural realities of every individual, especially within diverse and underserved communities. This involves distinguishing spirituality from religiosity in assessment, integrating faith-informed models into practice, and personalizing therapy to individual spiritual contexts.